at Label Expo, one of the things is of course all the machines you see and all the substrates and all the print samples. But actually, what sometimes people forget is the most important thing is the people that makes this industry work. And I'm here with George from Ontario in California. And Chica and I, we were in Ontario just, I think it's like 4 or 5 weeks ago. George, tell us a little bit who you are and what business you have.
Yeah, George Loayza. I'm with American Nonstop Label Corporation.
I like the name already.
I know.
Yeah.
Big. Anyways, we've been in business since 1988, and our revenue is about $9 million a year. And we partner up with OMET in 2015, and it was probably one of the best decisions I ever made. The machine itself actually does 54% of our revenue.
Wow.
I know. Yeah. And superb quality, and that kind of inspired us to let's go for number 2, right? So we ordered one last, I think it was in May or June. And we're just waiting for it to be ready to go to Italy and validate it.
And you see, that is maybe one of the most annoying things, because when you buy new stuff, you want it right now, right?
Yeah, I know.
But all the supply chain issues, and I mean, also, of course, it takes some time to build the machine. I've actually been on the site in Italy visiting OMET, so it's a fantastic place to be, basically.
Oh yeah. No, it's beautiful. Yeah. Especially they set you up right by Lake Cuomo, which is
that was actually a very nice place.
I know. I got one of those Kodak pictures from there. But yeah, we are looking forward to getting our second OMET.
Do you also like California wine or Italian wine?
They're both good.
That's both good.
Yeah,
okay, fantastic. George, it's fantastic that you have a business that since '88 has grown to a $9 million business. I was just wondering, is it still a profitable market to operate in?
Yeah, definitely. A lot of the stuff that you need to do is internal. There's so many leaks sometimes in a company, and you just got to find each one of them and start, correcting the issues. Yeah. So that's been something we've worked on for the past 3 years.
So would you say, sorry to interrupt you, so would you say that that keeping a focus on being profitable is a combination of constantly evaluating the internal processes, but still also be able to deliver service that has enough value for people to pay for, basically, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I mean, I think that one of the things that changed the market was all these shortages of materials and then price going up every month. And so we all had to adjust to it. Now, one of the advantages that we have over 96% of the industry, believe it or not, is that we do our own coding. So right now it's been a blessing to have a coder, because if we can't get it from our vendor, well, we make it, so we've been very blessed.
And the coding you're talking about, is that like when you pre-code things before you print in order to make sure that you have the right substrate with the right surface, or what is it
No, basically we start off with raw components. We start off with
so you start from scratch, basically.
Paper liner, semi-gloss, and then we flood coat it with silicone for the release, and then we apply the hot melt adhesive, and we make our own pressure sensitive. So nice. I know, it's been a blessing, definitely.
And I mean, sometimes decisions like this comes almost like an incident. Was it a wise business decision, or was it just like by incident?
You know what's funny? And probably when my team members at American Nonstop Label watch this video, they're going to have a big laugh.
Of course.
Because the coder had been one of these pieces of equipment that I purchased where I had half of the company thinking George is very smart.
Okay.
No, very smart in getting a coder. And then the other half wanted to kill me. You know, basically, because we did have a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it had nothing to do with the machine.
Yeah.
It was internal situation.
Yeah.
But now, look how things change.
Yeah.
Now it's everybody's baby because we can make our material almost immediately. So
fantastic. I mean, when I hear stories like this is kind of what makes this industry so fantastic, because basically one of the things I like, I visited almost 2,000 printing sites now, and when you see equipment, you can see the same OMET machine, you can see the same whatever machine, and they utilize differently, right?
Yeah.
Because that what make your company unique is basically how you utilize the technology in order to serve your customers, right?
Yeah.
And I guess that you mentioned before that you also find niches that you serve, right?
Yeah, we do. Well, I mean, we're a custom label house, so we could do it for almost anybody.
Yeah.
But you know, we're really big in the food industry. We also do a lot of cleaning products, which with COVID became you know, a big piece of our business. And you know, for an example, cantaloupe season comes around in May, and you know, we target that industry also. So yeah, no, we're all over the place, all over the place.
You mentioned that the new OMET machine you bought was like a 21-inch. Is it also a 21-inch machine you have, the other one, or?
Yeah, the reason I got it is because it gets me nervous. I mean, I'm not kidding, really nervous to think that one OMET goes down.
Oh,
and then with the
no
supply
business,
chain being the way it is, I mean, you know, I have certain projects there that I cannot run anywhere else. So the second OMET is going to make me grow, but it's also going to give me peace of mind. You know, so I'm looking forward to it. It's a great organization. I'm pretty good friends with the owner. You know, so.
That helps, right?
It does. It does.
But apparently not on speed of delivery, right? I mean,
you
should go and talk to him, right? Last thing I want to ask you about is because when I asked you about, and you said that you had a 21-inch machine, the first thing I asked you was like, okay, then you go into pouches and to the flexible packaging market, but you have really kind of stuck to the label market. But with all that capacity, is it because it's not a viable market, or is it just requires other investments to go that path?
No, you know what? The situation is that we do some flexible packaging, but you know, our main core business is the labels. But of course, what do I want to do? I want to get into shrink label. You know, I just love how can I say, the look it gives products, right? And I want to do it. It's just that I'm going to need a little help and support from the experts, right? But yeah, we can do it all. We can print it. Now we just gotta seam it and deliver it, right?
And you know, I have one more question then. Because I got curious when you say that, because what I like about talking to you is, and that is also something I see when I talk to other people in the industry, we have a technology passion. We have a passion for the finished product, right? I mean,
yeah, of course.
So when we go out and talk to customers, you can see in your eyes that we really like what we're talking about.
I know. Tell my wife about me going to the supermarket with her. It's a problem, right?
I mean, I mean, you know, I will never go with my wife to the convenience stores because she will look at too long time. But I mean, you're worse because you will look at all the bottles.
I look at all the labels. Try to find the defects on the labels, right? But no, I love this industry. You know, I've been approached multiple times to sell the company. It's probably a really good time for me to sell, but I guess I made the decision of not doing that.
But you know, we tried to convince your daughter to take over, right? So she has to, right?
She's going to take over, period.
That's
so what did we do? We bought 2 Italian Ferrari presses, right? The Ferrari of presses. And hopefully, you know, next time we talk, you know, we'll be much bigger, hopefully. Thank you very much.
Good talking to you, George. That was fun. Thank you very much. Yeah.